There's no more waiting. The time has finally come. Ready? Raise your right hand. And at the appropriate time, I will ask you a question, and if you do so affirm, you will answer. In accepting the office of President of the Cook County Bar Association, will you discharge to the best of your ability all the duties of the office of President, and so say I will? I will. Will your objectives comply with the mission of the association? If so, say yes.
Yes.
Will you uphold the professional standing, honor, and dignity of the association by example and precept? If so, say I will.
I will.
Will you be governed by the association's bylaws, policies, rules, and procedures established by the board of directors? If so, say I will.
I will.
And will you work diligently and faithfully for the advancement and betterment of the association and its members? If so, say I will.
I will.
It is therefore my pleasure to declare that you are installed in the office of the President of the Cook County Bar Association, America's oldest American Bar Association. Congratulations, Madam President.
I guess it's my turn to speak. In the best interest of our membership. Greetings to our distinguished guests. First, I want to say thank you. Although today is a celebration of my installation, it's not just about me. I have an excellent team behind me. And everything we do at the Cook County Bar Association, we do it together. First, I want to thank our sponsors. We sold out. Thank you for your support. Very appreciative of that. I particularly want to thank one of our sponsors, Link Unlimited. Link Unlimited is a scholarship program for high school students in disadvantaged neighborhoods and in disadvantaged situations. I am an alumnus of Link Unlimited. My sister is an alumnus of Link Unlimited. So I'm hoping that this experience today, Link students, you are encouraged and inspired to carry the torch and change the world. We need you. I want to thank my installation banquet chairs, Nishana Sumner and Elizabeth C. Darko Murray. They are my friends, and I'm appreciative of them. This was hard work, and this is service, you all. Like, this is free work. You know, time is money, billable hours. You know about that, right? Thank you to my committee and my chairs. Thank you to my executive director, my partner, Cordelia Brown. Is she around? Cordelia should wear a cape. She is indeed our superwoman, and she continues and keeps together the continuity of our bar association with our leadership. And I'm appreciative of her service for our organization as well as the staff that supports her and us. I have to give a special thank you to Congressman Bobby Rush and his family. I was a little girl on the south side of Chicago who grew up in his ward. He was my alderman first. He is my friend's father, Casey, and now he is my congressman. And I thank you, Congressman Rush. Thank you to my mentors, advisors, members of the bar, and my team. From Louis Myers Jr. to Andre Grant, to Eileen Letts and Martin Green, to now currently Commissioner Rogers and family, thank you. I could not do any of this without the support of your mentorship, your advisement, and your counsel for me. Thank you to our speakers. Thank you, Jamie Claire, I appreciate you, and the Obama Foundation. Thank you, Congressman Richmond. We appreciate you. Jet set and just for us. Appreciate it, and still came. I appreciate it. Thank you, Elder Stevens, who's also my older cousin. I could not continue this without my family praying over me and us. And thank you to my good friend, who's just silly, Master of Ceremonies, Clark Jones, who's also a Morehouse alum. I don't know what's going on with Morehouse today. Thank you, Clark. Appreciate you. All right. I do believe in the power of being concise. I know not all lawyers believe in brevity, but I'm going to try my best. Tonight, our organizational theme this year, the introduction, is breaking ceilings and building bridges. And Cook County Bar Association, we've done this for 103 years. You've heard our history tonight. Breaking ceilings, defeating obstacles in the way of our success. We began in 1896 when 33 black lawyers were registered and licensed as practitioners in the city of Chicago, to 1936 when CCBA President William K. Hooks, sound familiar, appointed a CCBA committee to investigate the procedures employed by the Chicago Police Department in obtaining a false and forced confession of Rufo Swain, a colored man, who gave a statement which he signed that said he murdered a woman, and he later said that he signed that after being beaten by the police. 1936, okay? In 1968, and this may sound familiar to past President James D. Montgomery, to our members defending the protesters post the assassination of Dr. King, who were being held on excessive bail and or without being charged. Does this sound familiar? They had over 2,000 people in custody. To 1978, we're breaking ceilings, y'all. When President Arnett Hubbard was elected the first woman president of the Cook County Bar Association. She also formed the Young Lawyers Committee. You know how I feel about my young lawyers, who still are the soldiers of our Bar Association. I would also like to say we had a streak of women presidents over the past several years, beginning with Dolores Robinson and ending with me. This is the longest streak of female presidents in the history of the Cook County Bar Association. My president-elect, Yuri Clark, will be breaking that streak. Take that up with him. To 1983, we're breaking ceilings, y'all, when Harold Washington, a second-generation Cook County Bar Association member, was elected as the first black mayor of Chicago. And we don't stop. To 2008, when CCBA member Senator Barack Obama was elected President of the United States. And his wife, I gotta throw Michelle, and his wife. Girl power. So we've been doing this for a long time. It was difficult in me determining what I was going to say to you today. I've been meditating on this for several months, and so much has gone on in our daily news. From the ridiculousness that is the Trump administration and that show that continues to play out. It's like a reality TV show, it's kind of unfortunate. To criminal justice reform efforts here in Chicago and nationwide. To the issues that we continue to deal with as it relates to police brutality, to the diversity concerns within our professions. Big law, you're still not hiring us, that's a problem. To gun violence and the overall disinvestment in our community. What can I choose to select, what am I selecting to speak on? It's so much. The duality of the black lawyer, you're trying to make money and you're trying to save the world at the same time, and it's a lot. It's overwhelming almost. But these are national as well as local concerns, and my conclusion, I keep coming back to it, is that, hey, Congressman Richmond said it, we have work to do, period. We have to engage, we have to help each other, we have to continue to organize like we began organizing over 100 years ago, and we organized because there was a need for us. And they understood that there was power in numbers, and we could get more done together than we could individually. So we have to continue in that same space, in that same activist spirit. And yes, I want to make money, but it doesn't make sense if I'm making money and my family is struggling. What's the point of it? It's a balance in that. So we have to pool our resources, build those bridges, pool our skills, and continue to serve as those social engineers that Charles Hamilton Houston so insightfully discussed. We aren't new to organizing, keep saying this. Our membership has been organizing around issues that concern our bar and our community for over 100 years. We have to keep going, we have to keep working, we have to keep serving and be unapologetically who we are, and continue to be proud about fighting for the things that we need in our community, the lawyers. What has this bar done for me? One of the biggest questions I am presented with when I am trying to recruit for membership is, how is this relevant to me? Why should I pay my dues? How are you relevant? Well, I'm a history major. Probably can tell that through the installation program. It's a lot of history that has been included tonight. And I am a firm believer that we cannot move forward unless we know where we have been. And if you are, especially my young lawyers, if you're asking me what's the relevancy of Cook County Bar Association when I come to you to collect those dues, then that's not my issue, that's yours, and we got to figure out how you can get connected and engaged in your legacy. It's your bar. But the Cook County Bar Association, what it's done for me, mentorship. I have excellent mentors. I am always honored to sit at the foot of those who have come before me. And I always say I'm always amazed by Attorney Montgomery when he speaks in a room. Everybody gets quiet. It has given me a network, extensive network, internally in the bar and within our community. If you notice in our ad book, we have a lot of businesses that supported us this year as well. We are all connected. My experience, my practical experience, I've had an opportunity to try some cases with some of the best trial lawyers in the city. Andre and Lou, I really appreciate all the fun that we had when we were trying cases together, giving them a hard time. They would walk in the courtroom and even the judges sometimes would stop. It was amazing to me to watch as a rising and upcoming young female lawyer. This is a leadership development institute, whether we like it or not. I've been practicing for 12 years. I have been active with the Cook County Bar Association, the board, the committees for the past 10, and I have learned a lot of my leadership skills by watching my mentors, but the politics of the bar has taught me a lot as well. You understand, the Leadership Institute of Cook County Bar Association. Get involved, get engaged. But also too, I am a chair or a board member of the Chicago Access Network Television, and I got involved in CAN TV through Cook County Bar Association. I chaired it for several years, as well as other committees. And from that experience, they say that where preparation meets opportunity, That's what happened to me. And I have been on Nancy Grace because of that practice experience. I have also served as the legal analyst for Fatal Attraction, Justice by Any Means, with a production company that has shows on TV One. And I actually will be on TV this Monday at 8 o'clock on a new episode of Fatal Attraction. Talking about the crazy cases that come out of Chicago. And I've shot over a dozen shows over the past several years. But that preparation came from the Cook County Bar Association, serving as a host and a board member for CAN TV, the People's TV. I've also been able to provide service. Again, I became a lawyer because I wanted to help my family. I wanted to be a legal resource for my family. When we needed to call a lawyer, nobody knew who to call. And I really did not begin to have a network of lawyers like this until I started to practice. I didn't even know where to begin. So I actually did this for my family, and I hope that today and every day I make you guys proud as I humbly continue to serve our community. And of course, I know put God first. You know I'm taught that, and I lead well with that. I'm almost done. I said I was going to try to be concise. Thank you for bearing with me. What I intend to give back to this bar with my board and officers, because it's not about me, it's about us, it's teamwork. We intend to give value to our membership, continued service to the community, and continue to serve as that legal resource. One of the projects I am working on is I want to expand our job fair to include lateral opportunities for our membership. The Cook County Bar Association's job fair has been in existence for 34 years. It is the largest legal job fair in the Midwest. As we prepare for the 35th year, we're going to try to push to get more opportunities. My young lawyers, you feel me? We need jobs, right? We have a lot of solo practitioners. We have a lot of entrepreneurial lawyers as well. That's awesome, but we need to also get into some of the places that we have been, where barriers of entry have been kind of high. And I know you have the skill. I don't care what school you go to or went to.
Amen.
We will provide access to networks and knowledge to keep us sharp as practitioners. We're going to stay at the table. How? We're going to stay. She said, we're taking our seat at the table. We're staying at the table. We're not going anywhere. On social issues that affect our community and working to make a change in that space. We're going to continue in our historical traditions. This is a historical organization and we love our traditions. And we're going to continue in that, but we're going to also innovate our bar so that we can move forward. We're not going to stagnate in tradition. We're going to honor them, but we're going to keep moving forward and be innovative and ready for the next generation of lawyers so that we can continue to leave that legacy that we are so proud of. Some of the things that we have on the item, or some of the events that we have on our agenda. One of them is July 22nd. We will be at Pier 31, which is on the lake. We're going to do a summer send-off for the National Bar Association Convention, where we will be in Toronto the first week in April. That will be July 22nd, summer send-off, 12 to 5, Pier 31. We will send an email about it as well. I'm excited about it. A way for us to fellowship, you know, have a good time, bring your family, bring the kids. Sometimes we don't get a chance to see them because we're always in meetings, so bring them. September 7th, we're going to have our membership kickoff meeting at the historical DuSable Museum. We have some things in store for you that we believe that you will enjoy. There are t-shirts out in the front. I encourage you to pick up a t-shirt, support your bar association. And one of the t-shirts is a legacy t-shirt, and there are 12 names on that t-shirt. You may not know all of them. That's okay. We're going to help you identify, get to know who your legacy members are, some of your founders, and some of the bar past presidents and members who have carried this bar association on their backs, including Justice R. Eugene Pincham, Judge Arnett Hubbard, Larry Kennan. We honor and salute you, and every month from now until the end of my term, we will honor and educate you on who those members are. All right. A lot of you all know me. I'm a worker bee. I'm usually the one that's running around helping Cordelia, helping other people. I'm a worker. That's just kind of my makeup. That's who I am. But today, I again thank you for celebrating with us today as we take care of the formal business of the bar. But when I wake up tomorrow, our work continues. And we're ready. Conclusion. Thank you again. Pay your dues. You can sign up at www.cookcountybar.org. Support your bar. We need you. I can't do it by myself. My board and executive officers cannot do it by themselves. Our executive director can't do it by herself. We need you to get engaged. Sign up, after you pay your dues, sign up for a committee. Pick something that you're passionate about, become engaged, and serve. And buy a t-shirt. All right. We will continue to break the ceilings, defeating obstacles that stop our growth, mobility, and success in the legal profession and our community. And we will build bridges to improve relationships, connect to resources, and safe passageways of advancement for our membership and our community. Thank you.